What up, YouTube? It's Super C's. Hope everybody's good out there. Let's take a look at this interview that Devin Haney did with Ariel Helwani on MMA Fighting on the SBN channel. Shout out to them. Yeah, let's get it.
This whole situation has cost me money. I've lost money during this whole situation.
Cost you money? Do you mean because of the purse bid?
Yeah.
What other ways?
As far as just in the future, future fights, right? It has cost me.
Okay.
Hey, it seems like he's stuttering a lot, and he might be nervous because the fight was a big fight, and he lost, in my opinion. And, he might be nervous talking about it. There's still a lot of emotions, a lot of pressure and stress involved with doing these types of interviews. But as far as him stuttering, I hope that stuttering is not a result of him taking damage in the fight, because he did take a lot of shots in that fight. But run it.
You said that you were considering suing him for this. Is that still the plan?
I signed up for a fair fight. I signed a contract for a fair fight where we do drug testing, where we go in and, I'm clean, he's clean. And that wasn't the case. So like I said, he must pay. He must pay for that. When you sign a contract, he said that he's gonna be clean going into the fight. I'm gonna be clean. It ain't gonna be nothing in my system. It ain't gonna be nothing in his system. And he didn't hold up his bargain.
Yeah, stop. Ryan should be suspended. He was negligent with his supplements. He didn't know exactly what he was putting in his body. And as a professional athlete, you have to pay attention to every little thing that goes into your body and abide by the rules and come into the fight without anything in your system that is on the banned substance list.
He will pay in the ring. I want to get it back in blood in the ring, but also outside the ring. I'm still a businessman at the end of the day.
Stop. He will pay for billionth of a gram. He will pay for billionths of a gram. You see, he's more mad about the loss. It's not really the Ryan being negligent and having this very small amount in the system. It's more about the loss, and that's okay. He's a young man. He's going to learn from it and get better as a fighter. But he's more upset about the loss. That's just my opinion on it. But let's run.
I want to get it back in blood in the ring, on an even playing field, but also out the ring.
Stop. That's what I want to hear. You want to get it back in the ring. Competition. You lost something, you want to get it back. That's what I like to hear. That's what the fans want to see. A rematch. You want to get it back. Do your thing, young man. Go get your W. You know what I'm saying? To me, the fight is still a 50-50 fight. To me, this fight is still a 50-50 fight. He's still a good fighter. He's still good enough to beat Ryan. But he got to avoid those big shots. He was getting hit clean all night long. Okay, run it.
Have you started that process of suing him?
Well, right now, we're just trying to figure out, everything.
Regarding the actual...
Stop. I don't think he's going to be able to sue him. I don't think he's going to be able to sue him and get the result that he wants to legally. Because VADA didn't even find that Ryan intentionally took supplements to boost performance. VADA found that you was negligent and you had something that was on the banned substance list. And as a professional athlete, you did not do your due diligence. That's why you're suspended. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. I don't know everything about, legal shit, but that's just my thought. I don't think he'd be able to do that, but we'll see. Run it.
Sorry, go ahead.
But what I do understand is that, he's failed 5 tests. And it's no coincidence that you failed 5 tests.
And just to be clear, the 5 tests, which are you referring to? Because what I read was 19th and 20th, right?
So he failed the day before the fight. He failed his A and B test.
Mm-hmm.
The night of the fight, he failed his A and B test again, and he also failed the commission test that he took on the fight night as well.
Stop. So let's talk about these 5 tests that he's talking about. Let's break down this 5 test accusation. It's technically not really 5 tests, okay? It's 3 tests. It's 3 samples, okay? Ryan Garcia gave 3 samples. He gave 1 sample the day of the weigh-in, the day of the fight, and another on the day of the fight, okay? That's 3 sample sizes. Now, 2 of those samples were split into 2. So that's 1 sample split into 2. That's another sample split into 2. Now that's 4. Now he's saying that's 4 tests, and then there's another sample he gave that was just 1 test. If I take 1 sample and I split it into 100 tests and say this person failed 100 tests, it makes it sound worse. So he's saying 5 to make it sound worse than it really is. And mind you, with a billionth of a gram, that don't affect performance.
And regarding the fight itself, what do you think went wrong?
We can't say, because, when you're not on an even playing field, that's what went wrong right there. Let's start there. I can't say, oh, I'm fighting you straight up and I'm clean, and you're fighting me with PEDs in your system. It's not a fair fight. So that's what went wrong.
Like I said, in my opinion, Devin is more upset about the loss than the actual PEDs. For him to say 5 tests as if Ryan's just failing all these tests all over the place. Ryan passed every single random test leading up to the day of the weigh-in. Yes, it was in his system. At billionths of a gram, he had banned substances in his system at billionths of a gram, ultra low levels of it. Devin Haney is putting extra sauce on it by saying it's 5 tests. He's trying to make it sound worse than it actually is. But he's not going to say that because he's trying to plead his case that he was wronged. And he can do that. You can do that. But he's not giving the full story of, the entire details of what actually happened.
Like I said, we have to run it back.
We would love to see that run back. We want to see it ran back. We want to see the rematch.
And if PEDs don't matter, then why do we test for him then?
Time out. God bless Devin Haney, but I hate when people do this. I hate when they ask or they make assumptions or points that people say that people never say. Nobody ever said, I've never heard anyone say that PEDs don't matter. Let me know what y'all think down below. Have you ever heard anyone say PEDs don't matter? So when he brings that up, if PEDs don't matter, then then he can ask a question, why do we do the test then? And it's a rhetorical question. It's like, yeah, we test because PEDs matter. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, PEDs do matter. But nobody said they don't matter. You get me? Trying to make it sound worse than it is. If PEDs don't matter, like nobody was saying PEDs don't matter. You get me? I wish he would look at the facts, look at the details. But he's not. And he doesn't care to. And that's fine. Run it.
He must have felt something, because of all his fights, he never tested dirty, right?
Stop. Let me ask y'all a question. Do you believe that no matter what, no matter how somebody got a banned substance in their system, they should get suspended or banned for life? Because let me ask you this. Is it possible for banned substances to get in your system? Knowing what you know about tainted supplements. There are tainted supplements out there. Tainted supplements exist. Contaminated supplements exist. Or do you not believe contaminated supplements exist? If you don't believe contaminated supplements exist, then I could see you could say, okay, if someone ever has any banned substances in their body, they should be banned. I could see that. But tainted supplements exist. Contaminated supplements exist. We should care how it got there.
All of a sudden, he's acting like we never seen him acting before. He was covering his ass just in case he lost. He was going to play the crazy role.
Stop. What does that mean? I don't know what he means. Let me know what y'all think down below. What does he mean by if he lost, he was going to play the crazy role? Like he would be absolved from that would be his excuse. I lost because I was crazy. I don't know what he means by that. That doesn't make any sense. Let me know what y'all think down below. I genuinely want to know what he means by that. Play it. I know he's nervous and he's doing an interview and, there's a lot of pressure and stuff like that. But he just seems like he's stuttering more than usual. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned at the amount that Devin Haney is stuttering at this time.
I would love for my next fight to be against Ryan Garcia. If everything is right, everything is, intact, all the drug tests and everything is everything, of course, that's that.
Stop. I don't think Devin Haney's next fight should be Ryan Garcia because he has some technical things that he needs to fix before he gets back in the ring with Ryan. So I think he should take another fight, maybe at 147. You know what I'm saying? Take a couple tune-up fights at 147 because I heard they wanted to fight at 147, but it's not confirmed yet. The fight is not here yet. The rematch isn't here yet. But I think he needs to really be in the gym and focus on his technique because he was getting hit clean with big shots all night long. Ryan's very athletic, and Ryan has a way of catching Devin in a bad way at this present time. Devin needs to get better in that way. Because like I said, I don't believe billionths of a gram affected his performance at all. He just won that day. Let me know what y'all think down below. That's all I have for today. I'm Super C's. I'm out.